with your Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time, doing live free soccer football picks. And of course, today we'll focus on Europe here on a daily basis. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications. We want you guys live with us. So you get the best numbers from our plays. And sometimes some of these plays will begin within half an hour or so of our show. So you want to make sure you get the plays as well. And of course, want to note of our promos running right now. Our promo code, you can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Click in the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Also love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. And of course, every pick now is available over podcast at Tony's Picks Podcasts. Tony's Picks is the podcast name, Tony's Picks, available on all major platforms. So if you're driving, you're commuting, you're working out, you can get every pick in podcast form on our podcast. And of course, don't forget to visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up for the long-term passes. You can see here that Paul has performed very well this year for 2022. As you scroll middle, you see our featured premium picks right now up on the board. We've got many up there for you right now, so you should get signed up to them. And of course, our latest best bets are up on the board as well. Each capper can release one best bet per sport per day. You'll see multiple of them sometimes because some of the cappers handicap more than one game. So you'll see them up on the board, as well as our $15 pick, which is a promotional item. Each capper can designate one of their picks from their card as a $15 premium pick to introduce their service to new and existing customers. And many of them want to make a very good impression as they make their $15 premium pick a best bet. And you can see right now, Paul does have a puck of the play, a best bet up there. A $15 premium pick up there right now. So get signed up there. And of course, our popular 3-packs on the board. You can see the 3-packs up here on our site, Tony'sPicks.com. Really good value there. Of course, the profit guarantee, meaning you must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credit back in your account. That is profit guarantee. All right, let's get this one underway. Join us here today, as always, is our expert handicapper over at Tony'sPicks.com on soccer. It's Paul Gross. Let's bring in Paul right now. Paul, what's happening?
Good. Coming off a really nice day. 1-0 in soccer, 1-0 in NHL. Today I have another NHL $15 pack play of the day, and I have a soccer 3-pack loaded for the weekend. Just go ahead and get it now because some of those lines are going to change come game time. So, but I have some nice replays for you guys, and we're just about 10 days away from the, or should I say 12 days away from the World Cup. So my World Cup package is also loaded at the page. You can get it now for a discount because the price will go to normal price on next Monday. So onwards to our free plays.
Onwards to our free play. You can see Paul's handicapper page there. Access it by clicking the link in the description. Then the All Cappers tab and get signed up for one of Paul's plays here. All right, let's take a look at our rundown for today with Paul August. We got a 5-pack for you today as we go into the big 3. Got some midweek action and into the weekend as well. So we'll get this one underway as we go here to Bundesliga action for Wednesday as Leipzig takes on Freiburg.
Yeah, this is a strange match in the sense that actually my pick is strange because I picked both teams to score here. The price is not great. It's at -155, -160, something like that. But Leipzig, they didn't somehow become a strong defensive team. They still have a lot of problems there in defense, especially with their starting goalkeeper not being available. And Freiburg, they've been having a really, really nice season so far. Keep in mind that Freiburg are sitting at the second spot of the Bundesliga so far with 27 points, just 1 point behind Bayern Munich. So, they're having a really strong season. They're 5 points above Red Bull Leipzig. To be honest, I kind of do see Red Bull Leipzig winning. But again, this is a strange match. A draw wouldn't surprise me. But what would surprise me is a low-scoring match. I do expect both teams to get on the score sheet, and then it's probably an over. But I think the safest way to play this, and again, if you don't like the price, you can stick it in a parlay, but take the both teams to score here at -155.
Now, I probably find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Bundesliga action for Wednesday, Leipzig and Freiburg. And this one, he likes both teams to score. The return, -155. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Sally. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set those notifications to get the best numbers from our expert handicapper, Paul Legorettos. Let's continue on here on the show as we move on here with our 5-pack for Tuesday. We go to La Liga action for Wednesday as Sevilla takes on Real Sociedad.
Yeah, well, Sevilla are struggling really hard this season. They're sitting at the 17th spot of the La Liga. Uh, just a really terrible season from the start. They didn't have any transfers in. They sold off their starting center backs without getting adequate reinforcements, and now it's starting to show. And they're sitting at the 17th spot of the league table. Their offense is struggling. Their defense is struggling. They're struggling all over. And now they have a lot of injuries. They have also suspensions from their previous match where they played against Betis, and there were 10 yellow cards and 3 red cards in that match. So Sevilla are missing a lot of key players in the defense. I'm not so sure who's going to play, but I think this is going to be a very careful match between the two sides. Real Sociedad not in a really good form right now. They haven't won any of the last 3 La Liga matches. And, we saw some signs of fatigue in their players because they've been using pretty much the same starting lineup for quite a while now. And there's been a lot of consecutive matches in the La Liga so far in the season because, again, it's World Cup year and, the teams just try to get as many matches out of the way as possible before the break of the World Cup. So, long story short, I don't really see a lot of goals here. I think that Sevilla will try to turtle up and maybe at the cost of the offense. So, I think, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Sevilla won here, but I don't really want to go anywhere near the money line. But plus 160 is kind of tasty. So I'm going to take the under 2.25 goals at minus 113. I think that's a fairly safe way to play this.
All right, Paul, let us find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. La Liga action for Wednesday. We've got Sevilla and Real Sociedad. And this one he likes under 2.25 goals of return, minus 113. All right, you guys are tuned in to Soccer with Daily, Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. And if you're looking for Paul's best bets, you can find him over at Tony'sPicks.com right now. Pay a visit to his handicapper page. When you click the link in the description, click the All Capper tab, you'll land right here on Paul's handicapper page. Doing great work here right now. Puck of the day, a $15 premium pick is on the board right now as Paul delves into North American action here from the NHL, as well as an early weekend French 3-pack from European football. So get on board with that. We are in a World Cup year, so you may consider Paul's World Cup package right now. Get all of Paul's premium plays here from the World Cup full package running from November 19th through December 18th when they crown a champion. So get on board right now with Paul Legarettos over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get that World Cup package. Use promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, let's continue on here with the Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Legarettos as we move on here with our 5-pack. Serie A here for Wednesday. Inter Milan taking on Bologna.
Yeah, well, this is a strange match. Quite possibly an Inter Milan win, but Bologna, they've been in quite solid form lately, coming off 4 consecutive wins. They've been scoring goals. They scored a couple of goals in each of the last 3 matches. Of course, it wasn't against the best of opposition. They beat Lecce by 2-0. They beat Monza by 2-1 and Torino by 2-1. So it's not to be taken lightly because this Bologna side has been just better than they were last season. They're sitting at the middle of the standings, scored 16 goals already in 13 matches. So if they continue at this pace, they're going to be safe from relegation before the season is over. Now, Inter Milan, they suffered a couple of bad losses, but again, take those results with a grain of salt because they lost by 2-0 against both Juventus and Bayern Munich, 2 very strong sides. Now they're back at home after a couple of matches on the road. They want to win, but I'm not so sure if they can do it that easily. Bologna, on the road, they haven't been anything special so far in the season, but they can hurt this naive Inter Milan defense, and they've proven, that they can do it in the last 7 matches. Actually, in the last 6 matches, 5 of those had both teams to score. So I'm following the trend here and taking both teams to score at minus 105.
All right, Paul Legarettos, find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Serie A here for Wednesday. Inter Milan and Bologna. He likes in this one, both teams to score. The return, minus 105. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Daily. Join here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications to get the best numbers with these picks from our expert handicapper, Paul Legarettos. Let's continue on here on Soccer Picks Daily. Into pick 4 from our 5-pack. Ligue 1 now. We move to the weekend here. Ligue 1 for Sunday. Brest take on Choice.
Yeah, this is a match between two sides that can't really keep clean sheets. Troyes, they have the fewest clean sheets in the season. They have actually no clean sheets in 14 matches. Brest, they have the second fewest clean sheets with just one in 14 matches. Troyes, they have the most matches with both teams to score in the Ligue 1 this season with 12 and 2. And they have the second most matches with both teams to score on the road with 6 and 1. Last season, both matches between the two sides had both teams to score, and now each of the last 4 and 6 of the last 7 matches between the two sides had both teams to score. So I'm again following the trend here, taking both teams to score minus 150. Again, if you don't like the price, you can just stick it in a parlay with one of the other both teams to score props that I'm giving out.
All right, Paulo got his finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Ligue 1 here for Sunday, Brest and Troyes. He likes in this one, both teams to score. The return, minus 150. All right, we'll continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. If you miss any of our picks, we will recap them all at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, next up in our 5-pack, continuing here with Ligue 1. On Sunday, we have Strasbourg taking on Lorient.
Weird match. I'm not entirely sure why Strasbourg are the favorites here. They haven't won a single match at home. They have 3 losses and 4 draws, while Lorient, they've been excellent on the road, 4 wins, 1 loss and 2 draws. However, I'm gonna take the both teams to score here at minus 135. Strasbourg's defense has been awful this season. Last week, they were up against Ajaccio, which is a team that was just recently promoted to the Ligue 1. Strasbourg were winning 2-0 early in that first half, and they somehow conceded 4 goals. They were already losing at the end of the first half, so this is just a terrible defense. They have kept just 1 clean sheet in 14 matches so far, and just 1 in their 7 home matches. So I do expect Lorient to score. Lorient, they have a nice offense, but their defense has also they've kept just 3 clean sheets in 14 matches and just 2 clean sheets in 7 away matches. Strasbourg, they have the second most both teams to score in the league with 11 and 3. And at home they're 5 and 2. Lorient also they have 11 and 3 to the both teams to score and 3 and 3 on the road. So I like both teams to score minus 135 with a hint of Lorient, not losing here.
All right, Paulo got his finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Ligue 1 action here for Sunday, Strasbourg and Lorient. He likes in this one, both teams to score. The return, minus 135. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Picks Daily. Now, before we get into the recap, I want to let everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com as we're inching closer and closer now to the World Cup, as we're finishing up Big 5 play here this weekend for the World Cup break, and the World Cup not too far away. Great performance here with your best bets, 40, 19, and 7. Last 66 best bets, also showing great profit for the year over at Tony'sPicks.com and for soccer for 2022. What do you have going on over at the site?
Okay, first I want to talk about my early bird World Cup full package. The World Cup again goes live in about 12 days from now. It lasts about a month. I slashed the price on that early bird. That's why you get it for $50 off. And of course, if you use that promo code that Tony gave you, you also get 20% off, an additional 20% off. So you'll get all of the plays. It's going to be a huge December. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be a really profitable World Cup. And of course, I have one play for today, $15 pack play of the day, of course, in the NHL, 4-on-1 run there in the NHL. It's been going really great. You can get that for $15. And I have an early weekend French 3-pack because, I was digging deep into that French League in the last couple of days. I found 3 nice plays. I included them all in 3-pack. And you should go ahead and get it now because some of these prices are going to change.
That's right, guys. I get aboard with Paulo over at Tony'sPicks.com right now. Plays up there here from the puck play of the day at $15. It's $15 premium for Tuesday. Also, the early bird French pick is up there as well. 3-pack from the Big 5. And of course, as Paul was alluding to during the show, is you want to get on board here with Paul's early bird World Cup play. It's really a great value right now over at Tony'sPicks.com, as you'll get all of Paul's premium plays here for the World Cup. And of course, that World Cup package covers all the games in the tournament, running here from November 19th all the way to December 18th. So until the final whistle, and a crown of champion in Qatar. So get on board there. As Paul has it priced affordably right now at $275, and of course we can save you some money when you use that promo code here at checkout. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and get signed up. And of course, when you do that, you will land right here on Paul's handicapper page, and this is it right here. So as you land on it, you just go to the top of the page. You'll see Paul's great records, a little bit of bio about his background, and you get right into the premium picks here with the profit guarantee plays here, the one-day passes that are available right now. Longer-term passes are not profit guaranteed because we're selling them at such a discount. Matter of fact, you're getting the entire World Cup here from Paul for $275, and use that promo code, takes off another 20% off. So that's a really substantial savings there right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. So you want to make sure you get on board there with Paul for World Cup here 2022 in Qatar, starting in just about 12 days from now. You want to get the action here from Paul, our expert here at Tony'sPicks.com. He's put up some fantastic numbers over at the side. All right, let's continue on here on the show on Soccer Picks Daily, joined by Paul Legueros. And Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, Bundesliga on Wednesday. We're going to take the both teams to score -155 in the match between Leipzig and Freiburg. La Liga on Wednesday, Sevilla versus Real Sociedad. Small lean towards the under 2.25 goals at -113. Serie A on Wednesday, Inter Milan versus Bologna. Both teams to score -105. Don't care who wins. Ligue1 on Sunday, Brest versus Strasbourg. We're going to take both teams to score -150. And final play is Ligue1 on Sunday again, Strasbourg versus Lorient. We're going to take both teams to score -135.
There you go, the five-packer from Paul Legueros. Guys, make sure you get his best bets by clicking the link in the description. And all cappers have and get signed up for that World Cup package. Paul will be on fire for this World Cup. You've seen the numbers over at Tony'sPicks.com. The best bets have been on fire this year. So get on board with Paul Legueros over at Tony'sPicks.com and click the link in the description to get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition here. I'd like you guys to join us again here tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. Paul come in here with his 5-pack, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Just want to make note again about Paul's profile page here. When you get to his handicapper page, this is what it looks like. So get that. Make sure you get that pass, that sign up here on that World Cup pass right here. Will be the third one from the left. Get signed up and use the promo code and get on board with Paul this World Cup. All right, I'm going to do it again here for the show, guys. Thank everyone for joining us. We'll make sure you like, subscribe, and set notifications to be live with us and get the World Cup. You want to make sure you get these plays and get them in early so you get the best numbers. All right, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening.